Alrighty, so it's not very often that I play games on my phone, even though I play phone games. But this new Punishing Gray Ravens game is fantastic. I've got to be honest, like the art style and everything for it, like the graphics are really, really good. So I think I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Normally I kind of just, I don't know, run around with my head cut off and just look through everything, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set aside and I'm going to play the game for like 30 minutes or so, and I'll just kind of go over as much as I can, I guess. Well, I'll just like play the game and learn. I don't think I'm quite all the way through the tutorial. I'm on the very last mission of the first chapter, which means that I think I'm about to unlock the gacha system in the game, and I'm also about to go against like the first boss. So we'll kind of just mess around, and I just kind of want to play the game and give first impressions and stuff like that. So yeah, they've obviously given out a pretty decent amount of like launch rewards and stuff like that. So the character that I have right here in the middle, she's actually an S-class character, which I assume is the highest you can pull, but you can upgrade her to like double S at least. I'm sure you can probably go further than that, but the other two characters are the ones you start off with. The one on the right is the one that you very first start with, and they gave out a free costume for her. So normally she looks like that, but I don't know, they gave out a free costume and it looks kind of cool, so I figured I'd use it. And then the other girl is like a ranged character, which I'll try to, I don't know, change the characters around a little bit while we play, just so you can kind of get a look at what they kind of do and everything. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like, I've got to admit, like, the game so far is pretty interesting. A lot of people have been waiting for this game to come out. I am part of the Gacha games like subreddit, and they have been talking about this one specifically for a long while. So it's kind of cool to finally see it come out. So the basic mechanics, as far as I can tell so far, I don't really like reading the tutorials and stuff like that because I am an idiot. So basic controls are, you get like these little icons and stuff like that above your skills in the bottom right, and you can kind of like merge them together, and if you can stack them as 3, you can do like big damage and stuff like that. So it looks like we beat him pretty easily. All of the missions so far have been really short, like can beat it within like a minute, maybe 2 minutes tops. So very fast so far. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really kind of nice that they're really short, but I would imagine in a game like this they would need to be a little bit longer. But I don't know. I always end up talking about the fact that I don't like phone games that really take a long time to play for like each mission and stuff like that, because it's just gonna hold you in place when you're maybe just trying to play like the game like really quickly, like you're pulling your phone out trying to play the game or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I think this one so far is really fast-paced, which might be really good if you're like into that. So yeah, I don't know. So it looks like we're going to get to do our first pull here. This game does have the sort of like shard system, or I don't know, I called it like puzzle pieces or something like that in my My Hero Academia video. Okay, so we pulled Nanami, which is, if I'm not mistaken, that's literally the character that the S-class character that I chose. You may be able to re-roll that. I don't know for sure. Do I have 3,500? Maybe we can just do a 10 pull really quick, since I'm already recording anyway. So okay, gold stuff. All right, so I think that's a shard. Yeah, inverse shard, Nightblade. He's a 4-star, or maybe that's just like a 4-star rarity. Weapon overclock core 2. I've not done any overclocking or anything like that for my weapons yet. Inverse shard Eclipse. So maybe Eclipse is the name of the character. I think this is a card. Like there's like little support cards that you can equip to your characters and stuff. Okay, so I pulled an actual character. We pulled an A rank Watanabe. That's pretty cool. That was gold. I wonder if that's the highest rarity you can pull out of your summons. Because like I said, the character that I initially got was an S rank. I'm kind of wondering. Okay, so you can pull an S rank. So current attempts, if I do 40 pulls out of this banner, I guess, which this is the only box I think there is. So if I can get to 40 pulls on this, I'm guaranteed to at least pull an S rank, which is kind of nice. Let me see what the drop rates and stuff like that are. Looks like, including guaranteed, 1.9% to pull with the guarantee. I don't really understand that reasoning there. And then the base drop rate is a 0.5% to pull an S rank, which is pretty low. B and A rank constructs are 13.95%, which is, that's okay. So I don't really feel like that lucky pulling that. So I guess you would need to be pretty darn lucky to get an S rank character out of a box. I don't know, maybe these are the other sort of banners? Okay, yeah, so that's like a weapon banner. And this is another weapon banner. Looks like this one might be for like swords, great swords or something like that. And then this one might be ranged weapons. I'm not too sure on that. 100% in 60 attempts, you can pull Lee Entropy. I don't have any of those tickets, or do I? These gold tickets that I have? Don't really understand the the currency system in this game just yet. So yeah, can I like trade for these? Okay, it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. I'd have to trade 2,500 black cards that I have. I wonder, so what are the rates on this banner then? With the guaranteed still 1.9%, but he's rated up. So that's the guy, like that's the featured unit on the banner, I guess so. That's Lee. And then what about the special event? This one uses tickets as well. I don't really understand. It's not the same banner, I don't think. Oh well. Anyway, looks like that's the gacha system. Well, actually, let me see really quick, because I have all these black things. Okay, so it's still a 1-to-1 ratio. We can actually do another summon if I really want to. I guess for the video's sake we might. Okay, I don't have enough. I only have 1,280 black tokens or black tickets. So we just beat mission 12. Go ahead and accept these missions and dailies and stuff. Not too bad. We did just pull Watanabe. So he's kind of cool, honestly. Like, he looks pretty sick. I like his little, like, his little tiny ponytail on the top of his head. He looks like a cool dude. Watanabe. And then I did pull this other Nanami. I kind of like this Nanami better. The Nanami that I have has these, like, little, I don't know, like rollerblade, like the wheels on the back of her shoes, and I'm honestly not digging that a whole lot, but I guess it is what it is. I guess I have the regular one now if I really want to use it. I wonder if I can use the outfit from the other one. It doesn't look like I can, but oh, that's kind of a cool outfit. Oh, the wheels look really cool on that one, actually. That one's kind of neat too. I don't know exactly how you unlock those outfits. I don't know if it tells you or not. Obtain the customization uniform made for all the constructs. You can just buy it from the coding shop. Okay, so you don't unlock that until 3 missions from now. So, all right. I don't know. I may mess with Watanabe. I guess we'll just go ahead and hop in. What did I do? Have a construct reach level 10 and Sergeant 2. Okay, so I just need to upgrade my stuff really quick. She's already level 14. That might be a waste of XP using that medium potion there. Alright, anyways. That completes that mission right there. We will claim that right there. And then hopefully it lets us play another mission. Okay, cool. Let's hop into this one. I actually, well, oh, okay. So it's, I think you're supposed to get this girl right here. I think you're supposed to get, Nanami. Was that her name? I can't even remember her name at this point. It doesn't say it over here on the left. Can I change her out? Even though it told me to put, I kind of want to use Watanabe. Okay, so we're going to skip story. I'm not honestly like too worried about the story in the game for most games, so I end up skipping through them a whole lot. Sorry if you want to see the, the storyline, but honestly, it's free, free game. Just download it and you can, kind of read through it at your own pace. And sorry, in the webcam, I'm going to be looking down at my phone. I don't like really playing games on my phone a whole lot, but with this game having a lot of like on-screen like touch controls and stuff like that, it's really hard for me to play games like this on an emulator. I know you can set up like a controller and stuff like that, which it would be kind of nice, honestly, if I could, just easily get it done, but I just don't know how to do it very efficiently, and it just seems like it might waste more time than it would do good. So, I don't know. It runs really well on my phone, which is kind of nice, but a game with this grade of graphics might be an issue for some players, because although this looks really great and it seems really cool, your phone might not be up to par or whatever the case may be. That's honestly one of the biggest issues with Seven Deadly Sins, is that, the game looks really good and it ends up, using a lot of battery, and your phone gets really hot just by playing the game and stuff like that. So a lot of these games that have like really good graphics and stuff like that, there is a downside to it. But if you're one of those people who just have like the biggest and baddest new phone, every time one comes out, you're not going to have any problem running this game, honestly. Mine's running on medium settings. I could probably bump it up, but I'm really not too worried about it. My phone isn't getting hot at all with medium graphics. And because you're not in the missions for very long, I'm not noticing like it using up a whole lot of battery or anything like that, so that's pretty good in my opinion. I think we'll use this right here, level her up to level 12. I guess we can evolve her. Oh, okay, so you got to go all the way around the whole thing, it looks like, which is really interesting. I don't think I'm going to really use this girl too much, so I don't really want to level her up a whole lot, to be honest. I didn't even use Watanabe, so let's swap to him as soon as we get in this time. I could have swapped him to my my leader. I probably should have done that, but oh well. But so far, I'm really liking this game. Like, the graphics are really good. It reminds me a lot of Honkai Impact, which is another game made by MiHoYo Studios, which are the people who make Genshin Impact. I remember trying out Honkai whenever I realized that they had more than just Genshin Impact as a game, and that game plays a lot like this, like almost like instance-based, like third-person sort of fighting and stuff like that, and you have your different characters with different skills and stuff like that. I kind of like this one more so far. Like, it just looks a lot better, which obviously this is a brand new game. Like, it's a lot, coming out a lot later than Honkai Impact has, because it's already been out for a while. But so far this one's really, really cool. I think that might have been the last character. I was wanting to try to use his ultimate. Yeah, you can see how short these missions are. These missions are like insanely short. He has a barcode on his head. It's like Hitman, except Hitman has it on the back of his head. Anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I like this definitely better than Honkai so far. Honkai had it did have a really interesting game mode where you could potentially like run around like almost like an open world. But even then, in that game mode, it was like very, I don't know, kind of tedious. Like, you just had to like, it would want you to do specific things in the world, and you'd have to run like all the way across and do whatever the case may be. I think that might have been sort of the basis for them trying to make Genshin Impact. But I don't know. I like the regular like instance-based combat and stuff like that the game did instead of just the open world stuff. Just open world on a phone sounds really cool, but I think in hindsight, like, it's one of those things where it sounds really great, but it's going to take up a lot of your time trying to like explore and stuff like that. And in my opinion, the phone really isn't the most comfortable to hold in my hands like for a long period of time. Which, I don't know, if you want to get like super super tech savvy with it, I guess, there are there's like little like controller handles and stuff like that that you can use to like seat your phone into and stuff like that. And I'm sure that would make the play experience a lot better for like longer play sessions and stuff. But I don't know, for most stuff, I'm just looking to play it like the regular way that it's supposed to kind of be played. Not really looking to buy accessories for my phone just to play your game for a long time. But hey, that might be just me. Alright, so Watanabe is kind of cool so far. I kind of like, though, like, I just like his character design a whole lot, to be honest. I still want to see his ultimate. This time, as soon as I get the ultimate, I'm going to use it. Because when I was using the other girl, for some reason I can't think of her name now, the one with the rollerblade shoes, her ultimate, like, she like cuts through, like cuts straight forward, and hits whoever's in the way, and it just does like big damage like that. And I don't really prefer that. Like, it doesn't really lock on. Like, you can literally just throw it into the middle of nowhere and just hit nobody with it. I gotta get used to like using the dodge skill and stuff like that too, because I'm not I feel like I'm just ignoring like their like AoE attacks and stuff like that, when I could definitely be dodging and saving a lot of my HP, which then again, it's the very beginning of the game. I'm not taking a whole lot of HP in a lot of these situations, so I'm gonna survive it. But I feel like if I, you know, here's the ultimate. Okay, so that would have been a nice AoE if I would have actually used it whenever there was more enemies around, but it is what it is. And I don't remember what I was saying before this, unfortunately. I lose train of thought very fast. Alright. So I think that might be the end of this mission. Yeah. So there was a mission that I played in the first chapter where it was like, okay, we're gonna turn you invisible, and you can. The enemies basically had like little like cones in front of them to signify like where they could see, and if you stepped into the cone, it alerted all of the enemies, and then you had to actually fight them all. Whereas you could have played it stealthy and actually like snuck past them all. I don't know. Because I messed it up. I don't know if you can actually like sneak through and just be good to go at that point or what, but yeah, it seemed kind of interesting. I thought that the stealth gameplay and stuff like that was kind of cool. So it looks like these are the outfits and stuff like that. I'm assuming because outfits are outfits, you're probably gonna have to buy like the actual currency and stuff like that to get these, I would imagine. But how much would it actually be to get an outfit? It's 90 to get an outfit, and where? Okay, so 90 to get an outfit. We gotta go back to the top-up shop. Skin supply pack. This gives you 70, and you need 99 of those. So to even get enough, you would probably have to end up paying $20 or more, which is kind of expensive. So outfits are probably not going to be worth it unless you're just planning on spending a lot of time in the game or whatever. I don't think that they actually give you any sort of benefits, so probably not worth it, to be honest. But hey, you know, people do love some cosmetics in video games, so if you want to support them, I guess, feel free to do your thing. All right, let's just hop right back in. I might actually switch my leader back to the other girl because I kind of like her playstyle a little bit. We'll just keep Watanabe as a like side character. I think for you guys, you'll probably see like a little bit of pixelation on the gameplay, and that's just because the program that I'm using to like actually put my gameplay on the computer so that way I can record it, it doesn't, you know, it's not like a one-to-one copy of my phone, so excuse that. But this is basically the only way that I can record stuff on my phone, so pretty much just gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. Okay, so that was kind of cool. Like, I guess like mid combo, you can switch characters and get like a little special attack off. Alright, so let's use her ultimate really quick. So we dash forward into him. It does a pretty decent amount of damage. And then here's the ranged girl. I know we haven't really showed her off. Oh, okay, I guess I just used like a support skill from her. We're going to switch to her really quick so you guys can kind of see her a little bit. She's kind of cool. Nothing too crazy here, but it is what it is. Alright, I literally just switched to her so I could finish the mission. Feels good, man. Alright, we're getting some more black cards though. I think we'll probably be able to do another summon before we end the video. Anyways, I'm at 1400 on my black cards or whatever. I think this is like a special mission for a specific character. Dodge can stop all skills. Okay, so I think we're doing a dodge tutorial. God, this boy is tanky. I like how it shows you like how many health bars they have up there. But at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan of games that have like multiple health bars. Like I would almost prefer it to just be like a slow moving health bar than to like have multiple health bars, because it just makes me kind of think that I'm doing more than I actually am. But it is what it is. So that's the main character. That's like the girl that you first start with. I know I haven't used her on camera yet. Alright, that gave me 50 black cards as well. So I think if we do like 2 more missions or something like that, we might be able to get a summon in really quickly. What did that say? Have 3 constructs reach 15. I think we can do that. Upgrade, use one of these. That'll get her to 15. We'll switch over to Watanabe and we'll upgrade him really quickly. Just use a medium potion on him. Kind of want to upgrade his stuff really quickly. While we're here, a little bit of this, his other skill, and then this one right here. I think we can unlock this one, yeah. Okay, kind of cool. And then I guess we will do. I kind of want to use the main girl. I think I want to get rid of the ranged girl at the moment. So we'll use a large push or a medium push on her really quickly. Start to evolve her a little bit, and then we'll buff up our skills on her so we can switch back to her on the main team. So that's that mission done. We'll have to claim it really quickly, and then it'll let us move on. All right. So let's swap this girl out for the main chick. I can't remember her name. And then let's switch her back to the leader. All right, easy peasy. The loading times are a tiny bit long, but honestly not bad at all. I don't know. Obviously, I think that's going to depend on how, like your actual like phone's hardware and stuff like that. Which this game was a little big, I think. I think it was around like 2 gigs or something like that. And then once you actually have the game downloaded, there was like just some small patches and stuff like that. I don't think that there were anything crazy, like maybe like 20 megabytes or something. So nothing insane there. I have to get used to like using my finger to move around the camera and stuff like that. I'm not very used to playing games like this on my phone. I get it. You suck. You fell in battle. We get it. God, he was going to talk a lot. Alright, the guy with the shield might be a little bit of an issue, but I think we'll be able to get him down. gonna burst through him again. I think that actually killed him. Alright, save another guy. Yeah, we get it. You're bad at the game. Alright, easy peasy. I like how they all have their own like individual windscreens and stuff like that, which I guess is pretty much like a given. Like, what game wouldn't have that? But they look really good. Resource, battle exercise. So I think these are like the farming stages and stuff like that that I'm kind of unlocking. And then I know that there is like an auto battle. I don't know if it's gonna like, I don't know if it's like an auto clear sort of situation where you use like skip tickets or something like that specifically, but I kind of hope it is, because if it's just like an auto battle for you sort of thing, I'm not gonna be as interested in it. But it is what it is either way. Like, you take what you can get. Boom. Oh, I missed that move completely. That was kind of cool. Like a finishing blow. Alright, so we got the supplies from that. I leveled up. Neat. I think it's trying to teach us, yeah, about rates and stuff like that, which is very generous of them to do. I honestly appreciate the fact that they're like, hey, look at the rates, so that way you know you're not getting screwed. But I think I would rather go for characters at the moment, so let's go ahead and just spend some credits really quick, and we'll do a quick summon. Hopefully I can get to the pity on this one and get a free S-class character. But we did get another gold, so that might be kind of interesting here. Might be a B or an A rank character. Archimedes, Blast Invershard, Cog Pack, Pale Fire Invercard. Okay, this is gold. Okay, so we got Bianca. She seems kind of cool. She almost reminds me of like a healer. I think the rest of these are going to be like support cards and stuff like that. We just got the same girl twice on that one. Okay, that was kind of cool. Was she an A rank? I can't remember at this point. I think she was. She was. She seems kind of like a healer. Oh, she's got a bow actually. Okay, that's kind of cool. I can appreciate that. She seems kind of interesting. I wonder what her outfits look like. Not really digging her upgrade outfits. That outfit's pretty cool. And then that one's meh, really, honestly. Thistle's kind of cool though. That one's pretty neat. But yeah, that is pretty much the game so far. Honestly, like I mean, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing on this game yet. I'm literally just kind of messing around with it day one that it came out, or like that it's come out. So obviously, if you wanted to play the game, you'd be in just as good a position to sort of talk about it as far as I have. So yeah, honestly, I like it so far. I think the game is pretty interesting. I don't know. Because I normally stick to one game and one game only, I'll probably end up uninstalling this at some point, but it's always interesting to see how long these kind of games end up sticking with me, because I'm still playing Alchemy Stars a little bit here and there, which is the last mobile game that I made a video on, so I don't know. With this one coming out, probably not going to be playing Alchemy Stars too much more, but that game was really cool too. But yeah, we'll see how long this one kind of lasts. I think this one is really, really cool though. So I don't know. Obviously, it's free. If you want to go check it out, feel free to. It is on Android and iOS. As far as I know, they don't have a PC version of the game out. So if you're looking to play it on like emulator or something like that, it might be a little tough. But I'm sure there's ways that you can actually like bind your keys or set up a controller for it or something like that. So yeah, feel free to try it out. It honestly seems pretty cool so far. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to go over today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.